that they do care about. And so, like, at least having people do the recap keeps them involved, even if they're not really into the RP or like into this moment of what's going on. At least they have to be pay attention. They have to like still be involved in it, versus having an AI do it every time, because then they're just like, I'm just here for the combat. So who like what are your plot points? Who gives a shit? Like, I'm just here to do this aspect. And since I
Yeah.
don't have to keep track of it anymore because the AI is doing it for me, then that's great. Which like is good for them, but for other people who like are looking for the full experience of role playing with people and like people caring about their decisions their characters are making and how they're developing, it could like make them feel like a little bit more disconnected from the group, because then the group doesn't really have to care too much about what happened or what choice you made because AI is going to remember it for you.
Yeah, and just to be clear, I wasn't thinking of replacing completely, like replacing people
Right.
doing their own journals. The main reason I did it today just because our journal keeper Craig is out, so I was like, oh well, since since he's not here to do the recap, I was like, oh well, I'll just make one through AI. So I was just curious, like, as a substitute, do you think it's good, or would you rather like someone maybe just read someone else's recap?
No, I think this is a good option for folks. Like, if they don't mind taking notes, but
Yeah,
some people just don't like the performative nature of having to talk to everybody, give a
yeah,
speech. So I think that would be entirely fine to do if
As a
folks just don't want
substitute.
to do that. Yeah, but like I think it should be optional for sure.
yeah.
I thought it was
Exactly.
kind of fun. She got all sorts of she got all sorts of
Yeah.
like little tidbits in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. I think it's more detailed, but yeah, I also kind of like if people want to, I like them doing the recap just because it's more
Right.
personal. Um,
Precisely.
but yeah, so I just thought I'd check in on that and see what you guys thought. But yeah, I don't.
Very entertaining to me. I was like, what is she gonna pick up on? It's interesting. She didn't seem to tell the difference between the farmhouse where we found the little girl and the farm we then went to. She
Yeah,
kind of lumped those together, but like, we can figure that out.
yeah,
Um,
she did get a little confused. Um, yeah, the first one I generated, they did like a 25-minute podcast on the session.
fuck.
And they had like two personalities talking about it, and I was like, this is
That's
kind of cool,
crazy.
but no one wants to sit for 25 minutes before the game and listen to this. So yeah,
And then they just murdered the nice guy. Yeah, they just killed him in cold blood. Oh,
yeah, they spent
jeez.
like 10 minutes talking about that. They were like, the
Oh
DM kind of set the group up here because you go into a place and you're like, oh, hobgoblin enemy, kill them, but actually he did a blood. I was like, geez, they're really reading a lot
no.
into
Let you
this.
have it.
Yeah.
It was
So
actually pretty funny because after the session was over, what's her face? Sarah Bell was like,
You.
he swapped him up on us, that son of a bitch. Like, he's supposed to be the bad guy. We're supposed to feel good about this, but no, he was the good
That's
guy this
not
time.
necessarily how I went. I remembered last time it was a little boy
oh
and
yeah, yeah.
Yorsak was
Yeah,
not trying to save him, right? Um, I like this better, because yeah, it adds a little,
Well,
I'd
yeah,
say I played some campaigns where you kind of get morally tired because and maybe that's more realistic. There's no bad guys, right? Everyone just has their own motivations. Everyone's just trying to make their own way in life, and sometimes that means you have to combat people and sometimes kill people, right? Good people, just different people, right?
yeah.
And that makes me morally tired sometimes. Sometimes I do just want to kill a bad guy and not
Kill the
have to
bad guys.
wonder whether I
yeah.
Well,
whether I should.
most, I mean, like a lot of the enemies you fight are kind of just bad guys, but
Precisely.
I
But I feel like
do,
if it's only the other way, and all of them, clearly there's good guys and bad guys, and you need to kill all the bad guys and save all the good guys, then I feel like that's morally vapid, right?
yeah,
So I feel like every once in a while having a Gortak is good. Yeah, no, so I support you. I thought that was more interesting.
yeah. I did want to switch it up, and I do like doing that in different worlds because, like, yeah, whenever people have to replay the same story, I like to change things up a bit
Yeah,
so they're not just like, okay, now we're at this part where this is going to happen. It's better.
exactly. And hopefully not like metagaming. I get you.
Yeah, I mean it discourages metagaming, but also, like I said, I just kind of want to make it more interesting for people who've seen this
Yeah.
stuff before. Um, but all right, So we have that recap, which I just realized I was not recording during, but that's fine. That's fine. I
It's
still
okay.
have the recap. So we were in town in Chaur,
Mm-hmm.
or Char as it were. We had just spoken to Lord Blackwater, and you guys said you just wanted to explore some downtime stuff while Alice was away.
Exactly. Yeah. Work on our level up, etc.
What could be fun also, like we can be like, we can roleplay it as well. But I think, yeah, the level up, downtime, which Alice said they want to do some alchemy stuff, so we can just get that log for them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just like follow up with like, hey, we got McDowell here. We like get Lucy. Was that the
Yeah.
child?
That was
Get like let's get
his
that
daughter.
like done. Like get like, hey, we got them here. Blah blah blah. Let's level up. Blah blah blah. Save people. Yeah, we're heroes. We get it. Woo woo woo.
Hooray.
But it could be a little side adventure for you and I, Belle, to like maybe like since there's nothing going on, maybe check out that cursed church a little bit, just like
I
scratch
was
the
thinking the
surface of it.
same thing.
Hmm.
As long as we don't run into anyone that we couldn't take with just 2 people.
Well, the cursed church is a whole thing. But
That's a
yeah,
whole thing.
we can at least start exploring some of that if you guys want. So
Allow us to make bad decisions, Lou.
you are always welcome.
I
to
burned
make-
the church down.
As the several times that Flick has run in and gone unconscious, you are welcome to make bad decisions.
No joke.
I've been encouraged to do so by the one person that tries to keep me safe.
I did one
so
time.
my reckless nature.
I asked him to save people out of a burning building one time, and suddenly it's all my fault.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
All right. Well, so we have. Well, let's see. What time was it? It was 4:50 in the evening. When you, well, I'll say it's 5 now, since you just finished talking to Blackwater.
Mhm.
And I just had you go back to the Maplewood Inn. There's not enough time left in the day to do downtime today, because
Mhm.
you need 8 hours, and that would put you past midnight. So,
Fair.
do you want to just pass time till tomorrow and then start working on stuff? I mean, you can role play that you work on some stuff today. It just wouldn't get you credit.
Mhm.
You could say like you start training as a part of the rest of the day, or whatever you want to do. If you want to go
We
talk
could
to
even
someone.
drop in on, yeah, we could drop in on Lucy, see that her father made it back to Char.
Yeah,
With-
we should find McDarrell and Beth. Sorry, not Lucy. Make sure
Well, Lucy is
McDarrell
his
made it to
daughter,
home.
so I imagine that he might be at his daughter's house.
What? Sorry?
Lucy is McDarrell's daughter, so I figured.
Oh no, I meant like we found Beth, who McDarrell brought home. Beth is the one that we found that's been taken care of by Gortak.
Yes.
So probably. So have we followed up on that at all? Because
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is Mike Darrell might have taken them both back to Lucy's house. But
to Lucy's house. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do we know where that is?
Yeah, it's on map.
It's right
Oh,
down
okay.
the street. Well, not
Oh.
the street,
Oh, I
but
see
in the forest there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I
Just kinda
missed
cut
that little.
through the woods
I
there,
need
though.
to scroll down a little bit, and I would have seen it.
Exactly. All right. Wait, how do you spell this?
So
McDarrell.
McDarrell. Yep. McDarrell.
Is it Ale? Why am I having such a hard time with this? It is, okay. So
And we had gotten Blackwater's. Didn't Alice convince Blackwater that it was okay for us to talk to Sithril just to get more information?
he
Yes.
didn't like the idea, but he kind of.
But he wasn't going to be like, I cut
Mhm.
ties with you over it.
He kind
Exactly.
of understands we do want to at least talk to her. He's just like, but I don't suggest you make any kind of deals, especially since you already made a deal with me. And we're like, that's fair.
Yeah. Can I not have a root folder here?
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying.
Can you call yourself a professional? Oh my gosh.
Let's roll 20 is giving me a trying to make a folder for the McDarrells. Doesn't.
All right.
It's too many nested folders. It's getting angry at me.
Boo.
All right. Well. All right. So you head over to Lucy's house. He said.
Yeah.
You go knock on the door, and indeed Lucy is there. She seems very happy. She has a big smile on her face. She says, "Oh, here they are. We were actually just talking about you." And John walks over. He says,
Nice.
"They're the heroes." So what happened? Did things go all right at that farmstead?
He was. Oh, he was there for the one, and then we went off. Okay, I'm just trying to remember
Yeah,
what
he
knows.
wasn't. He didn't go with you to the
Point.
secondary one where the dead
Yeah.
ogres were, so he didn't
Yeah.
see any of that.
All right. Yeah, I'll tell him about it then.
All right,
It
so
had
you
been-
you give him the rundown. He nods and says, "Ogres.
Mhm.
So they're fighting with their own kind, or at least they're what we thought were their allies. Strange." He says, "Well,
Yeah, it is a good sign for Char, maybe, because infighting just shows that they're weakening their own forces.
Okay. Sorry, I just think I deleted Lucy by
You're good.
accident.
No,
I was like, I was deleting the folder. I was like, did it actually put her in it? Because now I can't see her. Well, anyway, he would say, well, I would just, I'm glad I caught you here. Oh no, there she is. I wanted to thank you again for helping me get back to Chaur. He says, I know I was being stubborn, but you probably were right that if I had stayed there, it would not have ended well for me. Lucy nods. She says, you owe them. We all do. In fact, I want to give you something. And she'll take out a pouch, some coins clinking in it. She says, it's not much, but, you deserve something for your work, so please take this. And she gives you a pouch with 20 gold pieces.
I think.
I would.
Go ahead.
I would, from her shoulder, I would say, I think they need this more than we do.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't want to just. What am I trying to say? I'll take out 10 of them, and I'll put them back into their hands and be like, "You've got. We want to make sure that Beth is taken care of now that not necessarily the worst, but we still have hope for her mother, but we want to make sure that she'll be okay. So here, take this back."
All right, so she'll hesitate a moment and smile and say, "You're very kind." John says, "They're a good group. Thank you. This money will help us a lot with young Beth. She's had a tough time. She's kind of been hiding in her room since she came here. We've been giving her space, but I'm sure she'll come around. She just needs some time."
Can't be easy.
He says, "Never is, but we do appreciate your generosity. Let me know if there's anything you need." He says, "I'm happy to, if you need some reconnaissance done or you need some help with anything." Lucy's like, "Dad, we just got you back here safe." He says, "Come on, Lucy. People with training are needed in times like this." He says, who would I be if I just hid in the house here?" He says, "That's not me." She just sighs, a little exasperated, but nods and says, "I guess you do what you think is best, Dad, but be careful." He says, "Right. Well, like I said, I'm here if you guys need me."
I appreciate it.
And my axe, I say.
And my axe.
And I said,
So I guess unless you want to say anything else, maybe you kind of talk with them a bit. and
Yeah.
be on your way.
Probably, yeah. Probably share that, we tried, but when we got to that farmhouse, there was only loot. There were no more prisoners wherever they took Lucy or Beth's mother. They took her away before we had a chance, so we'll keep an eye out for any prisoners as we investigate the Iron Tide further, but for now, she's unfortunately missing.
Says, do you have someone who's knowledgeable of the woods who can scout out the areas around town? Maybe get some intelligence.
Ah.
He says, I'd be happy to help with that. And again, Lucy seems a little exasperated. He's like,
As long as you don't put yourself into any unnecessary danger.
He says, of course not. I know what I'm doing. These warriors, these hobgoblins, they're decent. They're disciplined, but I've got some experience dealing with the dwarves in the mountains, so I know what it's like to stay hidden from soldiers. He says, do you guys have a base of operations somewhere?
We're staying at the Maplewood. That's
All
at least
right.
where you'll find us after hours.
He says, all right, well, anything I find, I'll bring there.
Mhm.
And if you want, you can make a project for him.
Ooh,
Under, do we have projects in here? We might not.
we do. Or we did.
I may have deleted it by accident.
Yeah, because they were all, well, they
This
were
is a
probably
different
all
game.
old projects, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I made a projects tab. We'll have character, project, notes. Were there any other things we needed? I feel like that was kind of the main stuff in the projects. Oh, right. We needed hang on. We needed date started.
Yeah. Keeping track of that.
Okay. So there. Got. I now have it in its own place. If you guys want to put down your projects here.
Cool. Let's see. Sergeant John McDarrell.
Is that in Discord that you did this?
It's in the Strangers Google sheet.
Oh,
Did
that's
you need
right.
access to that, or do you have it?
No, I'm pretty sure I have it. I'm just gonna go to the pin message where it is. Google Docs. Yep.
Just lengthen that a touch. There we go.
Mm.
Would you say that's like his project is called like Recon?
Yeah, you can call it Recon of Iron Tide or something.
Character would be Alice.
Which one
how you
of
spell Alice?
looks like I have 5 people with access. Do you guys recognize I know who Mike is.
Yeah.
Do you recognize your email, Bell? Like, what does it start with?
It's SMS
Okay.
Ebrecht. It's my name.
Right. Let me get rid of some of these other people.
What do you mean, other people?
Just traitors.
Traidores. Boopity boppity.
Chaur.
Everybody.
Chaur.
Craig is the other one playing.
Yeah. Oh no, my dog's stuck in my room. She can't handle it. I gotta open the door.
Yeah, Nick just got home, so she's like, I need to get to Nick!
Gotta go check on Nick.
Like, someone's in here. I gotta fucking kill him.
Go get him.
Oh, jeez.
Death
Dog means
moose.
business.
Oh, for
Our
sure.
Pyrenees, she's all about.
When we say
She's-
kill, we mean with love.
Yeah.
And kindness.
Kill
For
with
dates started, are we doing in-game dates or doing out-of-game dates? So like for
In-game.
Alice's alchemy training?
It would be in-game dates.
Okay, so what is today, sorry?
It should be in the chat right now.
Let's
In the chat to do
Yeah.
that?
First of all, what was
in
the first
game.
of all?
Oh, there it is. First of all.
Easy enough.
Do we just put that whole thing, first of all, 13th cycle, or just first of all, 5 p.m.?
Just I would say just the first to fall in the year maybe. Although the year
But
probably isn't even needed,
Yeah.
because most projects are in days. So mostly you
yeah,
probably just need the, I guess the time too, so we know that it was the end
That
of the
works.
day.
Oh,
cool. First of all, 5 p.m.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
fine.
they're doing ink alchemy training. And who was it? I'm trying to remember the name of that shopkeep they went to. The one who
That was
Doru.
had a
Doru.
break-in.
Yeah.
Doru.
Yeah, who you stole
Training.
his stuff.
We didn't steal anything. All right.
The strangers had no no say in that.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
If
and
anything, they're like,
if you don't know the completion date, just put a question mark. It's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just leave it blank for now.
I was gonna
Training
use the in-game
undergo.
tool for this, but I found out the. Did I tell you guys I was making databases for all the games, like AI databases?
You did not.
Oh, yeah, I was
Huh.
using Gemini Notebook, and one of the cool things is you can upload YouTube videos to it, and it like reads the transcripts of the games and like puts it in the database. So it
Mhm.
makes it a lot easier to track all that information, and I can just ask it questions, and it's like, oh, yeah, the this hobgoblin was this, and he died when the group killed him. It's like, oh, okay, when he was
Wait, you
killed.
die when you
Wait,
kill?
people die when you kill them?
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right, calm down over there.
Wait,
Better
there's
watch
a
out.
gift for those.
But
Yeah, you did it to ourselves. You're the one that's just having a session with just two of us, so
Oh
you
no.
get
that's
to
fair.
experience us when it's just us.
That's fair.
Cringe couple jokes.
But the nice thing is you can upload, because Gemini is like a Google thing. You can upload like Google Docs and Google Sheets, and
Okay.
yeah. So like I was like, oh, well, I should just use the Google Sheet because then I can upload it, and the database will have all this information in it. So then I could also ask it this stuff, and it
Nice.
should track it. So anyway, just yeah. And this game is cool because I actually, when I started it, I could put all 11 sessions in the database. I didn't have like 200 videos to upload, which I'm still working on for all the other games.
Mhm.
This one only has the 11. But all right, so you speak to him a while, and I assume you head back to the inn, or do you have other plans?
I'm exhausted because once again, got
A level of
fucking knocked
exhaustion.
out. Yeah.
Poor Flick.
So
Understandable.
I'm wholeheartedly just writing Bell at this point.
Because okay, yeah. Because classically, when the beginning of that fight with Lucia doing her zombie thing, I was like, "Go inside that house, Flick. That's a good idea."
Yeah. Riled him
Excuse
on a
me
bit.
that every time we have a call for action, you guys are like, I'll slow play it.
It's
And I'm
really
like,
cool.
oh, cool. I'm just surrounded. It's a burning house. You guys are all like playing stealthy boys in the background, like no sense of urgency. It's like, it's fine.
I don't know, a sense of urgency translated into a need for trespassing.
I'm sorry, how many people have saved people here? Let's go get a show of hands of who's saved people and who have not. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Anywho.
jeez.
Right.
Did we say if one of you wanted to scribe for today? I may have
Oh,
skipped over that.
We did skip over that. I wasn't sure if we are gonna just do an AI scribe or
Uh,
not.
I can, but I want to give the group the option if either of
yeah,
you want to scribe. I think, let's see.
it would be Michael's turn, I
Technically,
believe.
yeah, it is Flick's turn today, if you want it. So you would have first dibs.
You know what? I'm gonna take full advantage of the fact that we have an AI tool, and I'm going to take a break today.
All
That
right,
We're
sounds
just
no worries. Belle, did you want the scribe, or are we just going to go with the AI tool?
Let's see what the AI can do. That's
All
fun.
right,
She'll
I'll
be
have
like,
the
and then they decided to use the AI tool, which I think is a good idea.
and
I can
I
wholly
am for that.
agree.
All right.
How silly.
So, what? Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
go home and go to sleep.
Yeah, probably. Get an
Okay.
early night for Flick. Pass the time.
All right, so the group returns to the Maplewood, and we are passing time. Let me see. Oh.
Oh,
Rolled for the dragon encounter.
yeah, for real.
I did roll something
Something.
unexpected.
Oh, that's kind of exciting.
But let
That
me
is very
s-
expected.
Yeah, let me see if this can
It's
even
like when you
happen right now.
you like roll a 100 on a D100, and you're like, wait, this is this has implications.
Mm. I mean, just as likely as any other number, but
Mm-hmm.
So, say it's getting later. You are having some dinner. It is about 8 p.m. When, you, and I'll say the other characters are here kind of in the background as well. When a figure approaches the table.
okay.
Does he have a shirt on?
He does have a shirt on.
Okay.
Okay.
One moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I thought I had a picture for him. The figure is fairly well armored. He is a large man with several weapons on his back and a big beard. He says, "Hail, friends! I heard of your actions and your charity towards the town. I heard about what happened with Beth, and John told me about you coming out to help him. I just wanted to stop by and express appreciation for what you did. My name
Is McDoro?
No, it's not McDoral.
Macintosh.
Oh, I can't find him. Oh wait, I think this is him. He says, "My name's Carter. I'm a mercenary from around these parts, and I actually fought with John for a bit in the war. It was ages ago." He says, "I just wanted to commend you on your work and thank you for helping the town." And here, you guys might actually, well, I assume you remember this guy.
I remember Carter.
Oh, we do. It is funny because I was literally thinking to myself, it's like, did we meet Carter yet? Like, I was trying to remember
Yeah.
when that had happened, and then here he be.
Yeah, you met him drunk in the woods because things
Yes.
played out a little
Yep.
differently last time.
And he's like, you guys work for Blackwater, and you're not just killing everything? I hate you!
Yeah. So
No.
he says, "I just wanted to, like I said, thank you for what you've done, and I heard you gave some of the money back to Lucy, which obviously you didn't have to do. That was really kind of you. So I wanted to offer my services in exchange for John's." She says, "I want you guys to fire him and take me on instead. The old
Okay.
man deserves a rest. I don't want him out in the woods any more than he needs to be." He says, "That would be my only condition. I'm not a scout, but I'm more of a frontline fighter.
Mm.
So I can't scout for you, but I can protect you when you go out there."
Great. I had a feeling that John was the type of person who needed to keep busy, if you know what I mean. So I thought this might be a task that would give him something to do without putting him directly in in harm's way. But I agree. He's more than earned a retirement at this time.
Carter seems happy about that comment, and he says, very much so. The man needs to settle down, and God's damn it, he won't do it unless you fucking force him to. So just fire his ass. Tell him Carter ordered it, so he doesn't get mad at you.
Okay.
And I can take the aggro. That's what I do. He says he'll get over it, but yeah, I'd rather see him home safe, protecting the town. Fighting
Agreed,
is a last
yeah.
resort.
Maybe put him to work just getting the town's defenses prepared. Maybe that can keep him busy here.
Something like that. Something where he's behind the wall, not outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
She'll
just
nod.
train some of those young guards a thing or two.
There's an
Give
idea.
him someone to yell at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems like the type.
Oh, he is, he says, with maybe a hint of remembering of several instances. He says, all right, well, I'm going to go tell him that you guys fired him, just so you don't have to deal with it. Yeah, I appreciate this. Like I said, you guys seem like you're all right. I'll be back later. I'm going to be staying at the inn. He says, I usually do stay outside town, but for now I'll try to stick close for when you guys go someplace. He says, if I'm not in the inn, I have this cave that I sometimes use, kind of northwest of the wall, of the town wall. He says you can probably find me there. Otherwise, I'll find you once I'm free. And I'll say Flick. You're still exhausted, right?
Yeah.
I am.
How many levels?
One,
I believe, because I just got knocked out during the fight again.
All right. It's kind of the way he's talking about just being missing seems odd to you. But I don't know if you want to say anything.
The way who he said missing. Say it one more time. Sorry.
That he would just be outside of town somewhere, or you might not be able to find him. That kind of struck you as a little strange.
I would say. Are you not? Do you not like the city? Are you not from Chaur? Are you just a traveler as well?
He says, Char's fine. I just don't always do well around people. He says one of the problems of going to war. Sometimes I can be a lot to handle, so I like to be out by myself, if that makes sense.
Are you lonely at all?
I'm going to say you're not sure he's being completely honest.
Okay.
Both of you.
So I will say that. I'll say, isn't it lonely? Like, I'm sure if you went to war, there were things or people you were fighting for, so it can't just be all bad.
He says, "Oh, I mean, like, it's not like I don't come into Chaur every now and then. I just don't always like living around people. I like my own space, be self-sufficient."
You sound like Mr. McDarrell.
He says, "Yeah, well, two peas in a pod, I guess." He's one of the guys who taught me when I was first coming up as a soldier, young and thinking I knew everything. Says he was a lot younger back then too, but he taught me a lot about being self-sufficient, and I kind of prefer that life now that I've come home from the war. And I will say you still feel like he's avoiding something, like there's some other reason.
Well, if there's a good reason not to be staying in Chaur, we'd like to know it.
Give me a persuasion attempt.
Nice. Let me put on a little perfume and
Suddenly, the Goliath is like, tss, tss, tss.
Damn it.
He says, Look, don't worry about it, okay? My business is my own. It's not a big
Okay.
deal. I just...
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't pry. Put my hand
I'll
up.
even nudge you and
That's
say,
fair.
we don't, we usually don't. We're not very forthcoming either with strangers,
Mhm.
so let's not push
So
it, Bell.
he softens up a bit and he says, "Ah, thanks. I appreciate it. You understand. It seems like you folk are travelers, and we all have
Mhm.
our things."
Wait, what gave that away?
He says, "Well, I've lived here all my life, and I've never seen any of your kind cat people in town. Sorry if that's not the right word for it."
Well, I would take offense, but you're too big.
He chuckles. Says, it comes in handy sometimes. Well, all right. I'll leave you folks to your dinner, and I'll speak with you tomorrow, or whenever you guys want to leave town. Just come and call. I'll be your bodyguard.
Great.
Caw-caw.
Yeah,
Caw-caw.
we plan to do some errands in town tomorrow, but the next day we'll probably be heading out. Hopefully, end some more Irontide lives.
Says, now you're talking my language. He slams his fist into his hand. Says, make
Hell
those
yeah.
bastards pay for attacking my hometown.
Is Chaur your hometown?
He says, yeah, I came up here. It's, hadn't been back for a while, but, yeah, I came back a couple months ago, right before the attack. It's fortuitous timing. Decided to come home finally.
Mm-hmm. Just when they needed you most, huh?
Says, almost like fate. Maybe that's why I met you all. Says, maybe this will lead into my next journey. We'll see.
We'll see.
And with that, he gives you a polite nod and walks off.
Mm-hmm.
Going to.
And I'll say, before he leaves, I'll say, it's nice to meet another stranger. And I'll put out my paw from Bell's shoulder.
Then the guy at the bar points. He's like, he said the thing. He
Ah!
said it.
All the nerds in the corners like,
Oh, he said the line. What's that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's like snapping and pointing?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
there it is. There it is. All right. So yeah, he'll nod at that and just walk up the stairs, leaving the bar. Other than that, the evening would pass pretty much normally. So you go to bed, wake up the next morning, get your full rest. It
Hell
is
yeah.
now. Where is it? The 2nd of fall at 8 a.m. New day.
Lovely.
What do you want to do?
I think we get
Fresh
it.
day.
Oh yeah, fresh day. Sing our song, give each other heroic inspiration. Hooray!
You have an inspiring morning song at the bar, and just for the hell of it, I'll say Carter sits in so he can get that as well.
Lovely.
Carter or Carver?
Carter.
Carter.
With a T.
I like it. And then we level up, Lou.
You're doing your training for the day, so you should level up by the end of the day. But you can also work on, a project if you have one, or start one if you don't, or help someone else with their project if you want.
Very true. Oh yeah. I don't know if we lost track of it, but how much did we put towards Melody's medical clinic?
Hobble.
Her
socialist
amount. Can't remember.
Let's see. Did we? Yeah, I think we had a project sheet in the game.
Yeah.
I kind of swore we did too.
Let me see. Let me do some searching.
It was like 35 gold or something. I can't remember though. maybe even just like 15.
Oh, character projects right there.
where
Learning
is it?
alchemy. Character AB. Find magical scrolls was Ty. Carousing was Bell and Flick. Oh, but Ty, yeah.
Hang on.
Carousing with the poor in progress. Days required, days invested, days remaining.
Yeah, I don't see. Hang on. Let
I don't
me.
think we. Maybe we didn't give her any gold because we didn't have anything to give, did we? At the
I'm
beginning?
pretty sure this was when we saw Nathaniel. Nathaniel put up like 10 pieces of gold. And
Here,
I remember
let
this.
me
I
check
just can't remember.
under Melody's NPC
Yeah.
sheet. I might have recorded it
That's
there.
literally what I was about to do too. Get out of my head.
Oh, where is Melody? Oh, she's in camp. Okay.
Or you give him 5 or something. I can't remember. I think Shock actually put some money up too. I think it was just Nathaniel and Shock.
Nathaniel gave her 5. Shock gave her
Yeah.
10. So yeah, if you
Yeah, so
want to
she's-
do a project for Melody, building her healing hut or her doctor's office, you can
Okay.
add that. She would need 100 gold to complete. She might earn some on her own over
Oh.
time, but right now she
Right.
has 20.
She has 20, okay.
She had 5 of her own, then she got 10
Oh.
and 5.
I've got 65 personally and 100 silver about. And we do have in the party loot, we have like 175 gold. So I wonder if it would be okay to take a little bit of that and add it to what I have my personal and just finish that off.
It's healing hut.
I'm sure Alice would be fine with it.
Yeah, because I gave you all the gold from that chest we found, right? That had a
Yeah, I've been
sizable
keeping
amount in
gold
there.
separately from my own money and the
Yeah.
loot party money. Party money is 185 at this point.
Do you guys want a sheet on the party sheet for your, like, what Belle is carrying so she doesn't have to keep
Right.
it
Like
on
we had
her,
before, my backpack was up there. That might be a good idea.
Okay.
I'm also not terribly opposed to keeping it on my character
Yeah.
sheet. At the same time, it's nice to let everybody see what it is, especially if it is party loot, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could also put the donkey up there too.
True.
I'm
yeah.
all about
Philip.
Belle having that as like, this is what I have.
Right, exactly.
It's like, see who's paying attention.
Alright, I'll call it party resources.
Belle's resources. It's only party if she allows you to have any.
That's fair.
I'm the bank.
Yep. And I collect or interest.
Because yeah, if I've got 65 gold, I could put up 100 silver. That makes 75 gold. So it'd just be 5 more gold out of the party loot, and then we could completely fund Melody. I think I'd like to do that if you're cool with that, Michael.
Yeah, I was thinking this is something that I think that we all benefit from, so there's no reason for us not to. So I'm okay with you making this decision of getting Melody's hut up and running. Because I think the only other thing we had to worry about was like, didn't we need like a pearl or something?
But we don't have Lucia anymore, so.
But we don't have Lucia anymore, so it doesn't matter as much.
Alright.
Someday we'll keep a caster around.
So, here, I have Belle's backpack.
Nice.
For you to put stuff in. You see the party resources tab, right?
Take a look. Oh. F11. F11. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, perfect.
I'll
Yep.
make
And
one
I can
for
start filling.
Donkey.
Perfect.
Donkey.
What's his name?
Philip.
Philip. All right.
Philip. Yep.
If you want to leave stuff on him.
Yeah, we might have to look and see if there's something to put on there. Gold. 180 gold. Remind me how we weigh gold, gold again.
Every 50 coins is a pound, and you can round down.
Perfect.
So it'll just be 3 pounds.
3. Great.
I guess value is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
1 million.
Yeah, exactly. More than gold?
Alright, so... Yeah, it is the next morning. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna grab my coin purse and head to Melody's clinic.
And I will follow with my axe.
My axe. Alright. So, Melody... Here, let me make a pin for her. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So you go over to like a little shack that she's setting up. Looks like she has a bunch of stuff in crates. He's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing, Belle?"
She'll nod and say, "Well, how's the efforts here?"
She says, "Well, I'm working with what I have. A bunch of refugees, and actually, I'll say that you do see a bunch of people kind of hanging out here that are looking like she's treating some of them." She says, "It's a little overwhelming. I'm doing what I can with what I have.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who are in need thanks to the siege."
And Belle nod. She'll say, when we first met, you helped Flick. You saved him for me, and I'll never forget that, of course." So she'll just like pull out the 80 gold and put it in her hand and be like, "Want to make sure you can keep helping people."
She says, "Oh, Belle," and she runs over and gives you a hug. As this
Aw.
tiny girl with a huge Goliath, it's like a
Yep.
child. You're like,
Belle's like,
pats her on the
around the
back.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. She
Blushes.
she has some tears in her eyes, and she says, "This will help so much. You have no idea. Thank you."
Mm-hmm.
All right. So she'll say it'll take me probably a few days, but I should be able to get this set up within the week. So if you want to put 5 days on that project, she should be done
Excellent.
in 5 days.
Perfect. Projects. Melody's Hill. Yep, perfect. Started 2nd of fall.
All right. So she'll for now she's going to keep treating the people, but she kind of
Perfect, yeah.
tucks away the money to be used later. And she says, "If you guys ever need anything, just come here. I can heal you, or maybe make you some healing potions in my spare time."
Much appreciated.
She says, "I would just need some of the herbs required."
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'll ask her if we're out looking for them, like if she can maybe tell us how to identify them. Or is that like too much? Have to learn
She says,
herbalism.
"Yeah, it's kind of hard if you don't know what you're looking for. Do you have any herbalists in your group? I could identify to them what they need."
I don't think Alice is either, but I can't speak for them.
So
I think they do have an herbalist kit. That's
Yeah,
what they
kit,
do, because
but
that's why
like,
they're learning.
but
Because
the
I assume if they have,
proficiency is what we need.
well, I assume if they have herbalist kit, they're proficient
Yeah.
in herbalism. It would
Hopefully.
make a lot of sense if.
well, you're skilled at surviving in the woods, right?
I'll nod, yeah.
She says, "If you give me a day, I might be able to teach you what you need to know to gather." She says, "It's not proper, herbalism knowledge, but it'll at least give you some indication of what you need." She says, "I just need to kind of show you a bunch of the different herbs that can be used." So you can make a downtime project for that if you want Melody to teach you.
Yeah, I'll put that. That sounds perfect.
I like that. That's something that sounds like up Belle's alley.
Mm-mm. Agreed.
Right. So she says, "As I said, it's not a perfect science, and it's only it's only herbs to make basic healing potions, but at least you can, maybe get some of this as you're wandering. Bring it back to me. So you would learn how to identify rare herbs, but only to make basic healing potions. And we'll say that can be your downtime project today.
It's perfect.
All right. What is his Flick with her right now, or is he doing something else?
Yeah, I'm with her.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Well, yeah, a couple of, say about half an hour passes for that as you talk to her some more. But what are you going to do next?
Isn't Belle carrying like a bunch of random shit that we insisted
Could be.
on looting because we're desperate apparently?
Not
So
a
maybe go.
There's I think some longswords and some bows that we could dump.
Yeah, so probably let's go sell that.
Are you trying to haggle, or are you just... The economy's not great right now, thanks to the siege.
I mean, we could even, sorry to interrupt you, but we could even maybe
fine.
just take it to the barracks and maybe donate it.
Donate it to the cause.
Yeah, because we are one of the projects at some point that I wrote down was carousing for us. So I mean, carousing with the guards would be probably doing what we can to help them. So either putting on shows for them, maybe not necessarily carousing the poor, but maybe putting on shows for the guards since they're probably stressed, and bringing any weapons that we salvage to them to see if they can make use of. That seems up our alley so far, since you and I definitely have a lot of interest in acting against the Iron Tide, considering our past.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, is that what you want to do? You want to donate all of the armaments you have to the town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
going to change it to
but...
carousing the guards instead of carousing the poor. Fuck the poor. They have nothing to give us.
4 long swords. I think I had 4 longbows too. Yeah.
Longbows ain't nothing.
And my old scale mail. That might be worth something though, but again, yeah. Whether anyone would be able to buy them. That is the question.
All right. So so you go over with all this stuff. The guards are kind of surprised. They say, "Wow, it's very generous of you. Thank you, strangers. First with getting the caravan into town, then with helping those farmers, and now this. You're good people. We appreciate it."
No. You're making a splash. Can't you see? Mm-hmm. And she points to his furry face.
Exactly.
And it's just stoic as hell.
So, as you're talking to some of the guards, a armored or more armored figure walks forward. And he would say, "These must be the strangers." He says, "I had been wanting to meet you." He says, "I'm Captain Grobe, captain of the town's guard." He goes to shake, I guess, Belle's hand, since he's the huge one.
Give him a solid
racist.
Racist. He says, "It's good to make your acquaintance. These arms and weapons, or these armaments and weapons, will be of great use to us in the times to come." He says, wait, did this group talk to the mayor yet? Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, we have.
He says,
yeah.
Kala has spoken highly of you, and I can see why. So, if you have some extra time, I might appreciate some help with some of our smaller tasks in helping to defend and build defenses. He says, "But that is only if you have time. I know you must be busy."
We're actually taking a day to we've had a very impactful last couple of outings. So I think we were actually taking the day to kind of explore Char some more and get our bearings. So if you have work for us, whatever we can do to help is well, it's the stranger's way. And I say in such a way where like clearly I was testing it out and I didn't like it, but I said it anyways.
It just kind of like goes like,
He says,
Makes a little face at the end.
well, that would be excellent. Why don't you come by a little later and I can give you some assignments? And this can be another project, which would be fortifying Chaur.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you assume would just earn you renown with the government and the people.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, you can't do that and learn the herb thing. So Belle would have to make a choice.
Be one or the other.
Yeah.
Flick could always help these guys, and I could go do my herb thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because like I got a little bit confused because you said like half an hour goes by, and I thought that like she already did it. But if she was gonna do that now with Melody,
that would be an old day thing. That would be like a project.
It's gonna be.
I was gonna say if she did that with Belle, like, or if Belle and Melody did that together, I would probably end up just like probably going to explore Char a little bit, just like out on my own.
When you're doing the projects, I mean, like she could say she's doing it today and do other things. So she could be here with you, to drop off the armaments. But as time's passing, it's just assumed she's going back to Melody and taking some time, and then maybe getting some lunch, doing something else. Like it's just kind of what she's working on today. As long as you're not out in the field questing or something. If you're in town, then you can just say you're doing a couple of different things. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's and we're still leveling up, or do we have to put?
That's also kind of happening in the background.
Okay,
so you're like kind of training, in some free time, like going over the knowledge you've earned, and So as long as you're kind of doing downtime or just being in town, like that counts as like you're training in the background, along with all this other stuff you're doing.
That sounds great.
Oh yeah.
All right. So sorry. Continue.
I don't know. Do we have like questions for him? Like,
no. I mean, so far you just gave us a.
Yeah, I'd be like, we were. It's still kind of a surprise to us why the Iron Tide is so fixated on Chaur. Have you heard any rumors, any kind of information on why this is happening?
So he looks a little bit more serious and says, "No, it was very sudden and took us off guard. We were lucky to get the defenses up when the attack happened. If they had broken through the gate, it could have been very bad. We repelled them with minimal casualties. They retreated quicker than we thought they would, but I think they didn't want to risk losing too many people, and they knew it would take time to get through the walls. So they were. My assumption was they were just going for a quick blitz attack, get through the walls, and then do some real damage. But because we repelled them, we remained safe. I don't know why it happened. I have no idea. Like I mean, I guess Blackwater has some fancy treasures in town, but I can't think of any other reason why they'd be trying to rob us. I mean, the town doesn't have much, and they seemed more angry than just like they were trying to do a robbery. I don't know why they would be so angry against Chaur. I don't know much about these. Exactly, yes, because then they went to attacking the farms and stopping the caravans, which cut off our food supply and got everyone very nervous. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why are they so invested in hurting us? I don't know.
Yeah, Belle nod. She's like, to me, this ends well one of two ways. We become strong enough to repel them, make it not worth their while, or we find out what they want and not necessarily give it to them, but at least we understand their motivations. So
Says
If
hopefully.
it's possible, yeah, if it's possible, we'd like to at least understand why they're here. But either way,
He says, I don't know, but if you find anything out, please let me know.
Bell nod. Goodbye.
All right, so yeah, you speak a little bit more, and he
Yeah.
goes on his way. We'll say.
Sounds good. Um, yeah. Is there anything else? We would just want to go to the downtime stuff, or do you want to spend a little time looking at the church, cursed church?
Well, I was thinking at some point I would like veer away. Like we don't have to be together at all points.
Yeah, for sure. I'd go off to my herbalism thing or something, right?
Okay. But I would want to like probably like go explore Char and you know we are aware we are been told about the church,
Oh yeah,
so I would be curious to like organically like we're just like I'm exploring Char, walking around, seeing what's there, and then probably end up at the church at some point just to check it out, and then
just to
maybe
check
look
it
for
out.
information about it, you know, just like saunter like you know cats do.
All right. Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
changed the project tab a little, so you might need to just update it. I added date started, days invested, and needed for completion.
Perfect.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, okay,
To
perfect.
make it a little bit.
So 0 days so far.
Yeah, and this way,
5 days total.
if other people invest in the project, we can add them in days invested.
And we changed that to Carter instead of McDarrell, so.
Yeah, and you could change
Yeah.
the project to bodyguard since he's not doing recon.
Yeah.
That's actually, I don't know if that would be a project now. Like he's just kind of
Yeah.
with the group, so that might just invalidate that project.
He just comes
Unfortunately.
along sometimes.
Oh, I thought that when he's not coming along, he's doing recon, but if we needed to, we could go grab him and then he would be a bodyguard.
No, he said he wasn't very good at recon, so he
Yeah.
couldn't do the
Gotcha.
scouting. So he kind of had to give up that scouting project to get him.
Yeah. Okay, which is fine. Like, it doesn't need to be, we don't need to
All
put
right.
the old man at risk.
Yeah. All right. So we'll say you are wandering around town, maybe doing the. Were you going to work on the fortifying char? Was that what Flick was going to do?
No, I
No.
was going to, like,
Wander.
we know it's a thing to do. Like, he told us about it. Well, he was telling us about it, or he was expecting us to, like, right then and there go do it?
He basically just said, if you have some time, he would appreciate the help.
Gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
I do think that I would like, you know, we're talking like what I said originally, just like at some point Belle is like with Melody and I'm just bored, so I would just go and look
Well,
for
you can still do the cursed church stuff while doing a project. Like I was saying,
Hey.
that's just something that would
okay.
happen in the background, like while
Yeah.
you're doing your.
It's whether I'm like to be fair, me as Flick, I don't care that much. Like fortifying seems something more that Belle would be better at because she's the big, strong fucking
Be moving all the
Goliath,
creeps
and so
whatnot.
I would be assisting her and helping her. But that's not like the top of my focus. This is definitely like me, just like, all right, there's a lot of things going on, and I'm just like, okay, where it's also like kind of a day off for Flick since I
Alright.
keep getting my ass kicked.
So he's not really doing anything. He's just kind of training and relaxing.
I'm not committed. Yeah, like right now it's like, yeah, I'm just like there's a lot that's gone on, and I do want to like explore the city a little bit and see like exactly what we're protecting and like what we're like what things are like here.
What skill do you think you would use for exploring the city?
Probably just my investigation, clearly. Like yeah, investigation or
Okay.
perception even, I would say.
I would let you do either of those if you were exploring.
I would say probably more perception. Yeah.
No worries.
So I'd say like Belle would be getting into the nitty gritty of these herbs with Mel. And you'd get bored, right? And you just kind of start wandering away, and Belle would look up and say, "Hey, stay out of trouble."
as the person who
19.
sends me into trouble.
Hmm.
Oh,
I
jeez.
resent that comment.
Mm-hmm. She'll
Alright.
just shake her head.
So this is actually kind of involved as you're going all over.
Yeah.
Right.
But let's
Because I think
see.
perception just makes more sense. Because it's not so much that I'm like I'm investigating, like, ooh, I need to find information. It's more so I'm just
Can you
meandering, and like whatever like whatever is interesting comes across my palate. I'm like, ooh, let's check that out.
All right.
I can
So
proceed with
as
you.
you are looking around, you would find. Here we go. A strange
Oh.
cave.
Oh.
And you're kind of just walking through the wooded area there, and yeah, there's a large rock outcropping. Inside the cave, it's kind of there's a lot of moisture. There's some light coming through the ceiling, probably where the moisture is coming from. And you would notice a bunch of strange plants growing here.
Oh shit.
These
Oh,
might be some kind of rare herbs, but you have no idea.
well,
I'll have an idea.
considering Belle's doing something, I would immediately be like, this is an herb. They're talking about herbs, and I would do my best to collect them.
Cat
All
math.
right. You can use wisdom or intelligence to pick these to
I
know
will
how to
use
do it.
wisdom for sure. This will be one of those where I'm like, okay, like I know I need to be careful, but I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't know what these look like, or if this is gonna kill me by touching them.
Yeah,
And
So
no
I'm just gonna
brainer.
be, yeah,
I'll say, let's see, you don't have herbalism, obviously. But I'll
very obviously.
say because you have traveled with Belle a lot, I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus as you've seen her
Hmm.
pick things to eat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If anything, she's my motivation, right? Of like being cautious. It's like, oh, this will help Belle, whatever the hell she's doing. So yeah. So I'm just gonna do a wisdom check and add +2 to it.
Unless you have something else that can add to this, that would be the roll.
Nope. I will do wisdom check. Roll it. Um,
All right.
I'm going to first. I'm going to grab the first one and I just pluck it and it breaks in half. And I'm like, oh, this isn't great. And I'm going to use my inspiration for the grab
Your
the
reroll.
next one and be super careful this time.
This is
Oh man.
your
Oh.
inspired
11.
reroll. All right. So yeah, you're like, okay, I think I'm doing this right. As you're picking them, there's a bunch of weird juices leaking out. You're like, oh shit, am I supposed to not pick it by that? Oh crap, I'm losing leaves here. Crap. But at the end of, we'll say like half an hour, you walk away with 129 maho of rare herbs.
Ooh.
You think you could have gotten more? You're like, damn it! I wish I knew
Clearly.
how to pick these.
Mm-hmm.
You would also think that this might be a good place to grow herbs of this kind, as
Uh-huh.
you saw a bunch of seeds falling off these things,
So they might be cultivating, might be able to come back later.
which is a secondary thing you can collect if you want to.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm going to make note of this. And I'm not going to go straight back to Belle, but I'm like, okay, now I'm aware of this thing, so I can I'll make note of this, and I'm definitely gonna come and tell Belle at some point, but not yet because I'm still
Still looking
enjoying my
around.
time. I'm staying out from under her feet, because she's focusing on something right now.
Okay. So I'll say it is about 12 or 1:30 when you kind of finish doing that and continue looking around. You do come upon this strange, decrepit church. And as you are walking kind of down the path here, one of the guards from the gate will run up and say, wait, Flick. He says, don't go there. He says, that's the cursed church.
I'll say, what makes it cursed? And a church.
He says, well, are you familiar with the history of Chaur at all?
Not a bit, and I say that very proudly.
He says, well,
Not a
the original Chaur had to be rebuilt close to 100 or so years ago. The church that you are approaching, it kind of spewed a bunch of dark energy over the land, withering and destroying everything. It's like a blight. But no one knows why it happened or anything. But ever since then, the church has caused people to disappear. Many who have approached it or gone in have either vanished or gone mad. There's something not right about that place. He says, so you do best to avoid it. The Crimson Blade even sent in someone to investigate at one point, and they disappeared. So the wizards
Who's the
kind of.
Crimson Blade?
This is the regulators of magic, of course. The Phoenix Guild, their military arm. He says so. The Phoenix Guild dubbed it an unnecessary risk and just told everyone to stay away from it.
Oh.
He says so. Yeah, you might want to avoid going there. We wouldn't want to lose you. He says all the ruins around there are cursed and very dangerous.
Well, I would say thank you for the warning, friend.
He nods.
And I'll just
pretend like you're walking away, but when he's not looking.
I didn't say anything yet. Okay. Just,
All right, well,
Okay.
what do you want to do?
I walk away.
Good.
All right, you walk away.
Yep, I make note of it. I make note that there is things happening here that are interesting to Flick.
But maybe not a solo adventure.
But yeah, but may not be the right time or place to be.
I've heard that curiosity did something to the cat, but I'm not sure what.
It's tales like those that just keep
How
the backseat down.
Exactly.
But yeah, but I would say after, yeah, I think let's say I get that information, I pocket it as interesting, and then I would go at that point with like me having explored and stuff. I'll probably at this point go back to Belle, assuming she's still with Melody, and I would give them the herbs, tell them where I found the cave, all excitedly.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you give them the herbs. Melody does seem excited. She says, "Oh, I didn't realize there was a place in the town where these could grow. That was a great find, Flick." And she looks at the actual herbs and says, "What did you do to these?" As they're all
picked
dripping
them
and ripped up,
just like Belle would have done,
I give him a pat on the shoulder, like, well done.
She says, "Well, I can make these into potions."
Hell yeah.
She says, "These I need about 50 maho per potion, so this can make 2."
Excellent.
And she'll give you back the 29 left over.
Awesome.
And she says, if you come back in a few hours, in fact, I can maybe show Belle a few things. I don't expect you to be able to make these, but you can at least look at the process. It might help with your learning.
I think so.
So I am deleting the maho from my inventory, so you can take them, Belle, because I was going to give it to you anyways.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I already put it in the Belle's backpack.
Yep.
So we'll just say a couple hours later you get 2 healing potions, so you can add those as well.
You take one and I'll take one. And we should have 2 each now, right?
Yes.
Good, okay. We can give one to Alice when we see her.
All right.
Oh, you know what would actually be a perfect thing to do as well? I would say at some point when our interaction with Melody is done, I would want to go find Ty so I can get the other sending stone back from him so we can actually fucking use this magical item that we have.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, that I think that is pretty much all that would happen today.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we can say the rest of the day passes. You guys would level up from your training, going to level 3. And yeah,
Woo!
put progress towards whatever projects if you were working on projects.
I
Yeah.
will.
I was working on no projects.
You were just
Time.
chilling. Well, you did find an herb garden.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I don't need a consolation prize. I know what I did. Okay.
All right,
I'm
all right,
good.
fair enough. So yeah, it is the next day, the 3rd of fall at 8 a.m. Feeling good from your accomplishments. You do your performance, you know, as you do. Carter is
As
there
I do.
in the morning, so he partakes in the amusements and, hangs out with you guys a bit, talking more. I was going to say we should take a break, but I just realized we're like almost at time.
It's almost over either
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
honestly, like I think this is the point where like the biggest thing is neither of us have a clear. Well, I don't know about Bell, but I don't have a clear like I know what I'm gonna subclass into. Because last game we got that alchemy jug, so it made sense to be a drunken master. But now I'm like, what has Flick done, honestly, to like shape
Well, look
him?
at you.
So I'm probably gonna like literally just sit here for the next like 15, 20 minutes of just like trying to figure out, read all the subclasses and see, okay, like what makes the most sense to me. And worst
Yeah.
case, I just go back to Drunk Master because I've already like I did enjoy it. I just have less reasons to be doing it.
Yeah, that's fine. We can, like I said, maybe this would be a good place to stop, and you guys can work on
Mhm.
that.
Perfect.
Is everything allowed for? Can you remind me what is and isn't allowed? Because like when I'm looking at the subclasses, there's like fucking I don't know, exploring Eberron, which I've never heard of, or like Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, and like Beetle and
Well,
Grimm's Skullduggery.
I would say if it makes sense to your character, we can talk about it. But
Okay.
you can assume that any of the regular, background stuff and subclasses are available.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
if there is one that you want that's kind of weird, we can talk about it. As long as it's D&D and not something too crazy.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll pick things up the next day. You have the and I'll say if well, I guess Belle doesn't technically have herbalism, but Alice might.
Mm-hmm.
So Alice could possibly do a project to make herself a little rare herb garden in
There you
that
go.
cave.
Hmm.
Hopefully I remember that, but you guys can
For
remind me
sure.
next week, and we'll have it in the video, so it should appear maybe as part of the recap.
Yeah, and if
Um,
if like none of us can, we can maybe just leave it in Melody's hands.
yeah, or
Maybe it
make
just
a
doesn't do as well as it could. Let's see.
yeah. Well, Melody would probably be busy with her shop and
Yeah, that's
healing.
very true.
But yeah, here I'll just make a note of it in my notes.
So I get a skill proficiency, and I feel like after everything that just happened, it only makes sense to take nature. Because I just did a little training in herbs and nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You receive some kind of guidance. You're like, oh, I
Right.
could do this.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit
This.
better with natural shit now.
Yeah, and I would say if you are actually, if you can get a skill and you take nature, I would say you could probably use that to identify even more herbs thanks to
Oh,
Melody's
nice.
training. So you wouldn't
Heck
be
yeah. I
limited
just
to
really like soaked in all that knowledge. So
yeah, maybe
I'll use that.
she'll give you a book. We'll say like
Perfect.
because you're taken to it so well, she gives you a book on
Mhm.
how to identify herbs and picking them.
Super sweet.
So that
I'll
would
take
make
it.
sense
Ooh.
for nature.
I could also. There's the Way of Mercy, which
Oh.
makes it so that when I use my flurry of blows, I can either do one hit and add necrotic damage, or do one hit and heal. And it also gives me medicine, insight, and herbalism kit proficiency. So it could be that I'm like, ooh, I did a good thing for Belle. She likes this kind of stuff. And then I'm like, I too start looking at herbs and stuff like that.
And
But
grass.
also could be redundant if we're all doing herbalism.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
It's up to you guys how you want to do that. I was gonna say for the projects, I might make just a place for completed projects where you can just copy paste rather than have like a done bar. Just so we can keep the projects in in progress a little cleaner and not have as big of a list.
Mm-hmm.
So here, let me.
My level is so levelly now.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Undo. But yeah, we can't really do MVP because there's only 2 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I mean, considering we can give each other inspiration whenever we feel like it with a performance. Like it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm not a. I'll need a farm inspiration.
But yeah, so this would be a good place to stop. Like we said, any questions or comments?
No.
No, I mean this is just
For a half session, that was productive. I liked it.
yeah.
All right, awesome. And yeah, overall, I assume you guys are still enjoying the campaign, even with our
Sure.
hiccups.
Oh yeah.
That is c'est la vie, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll keep trying to recruit people, and hopefully we'll get a few more in the group, so we have a full group again. We were at 6 at one point. It's crazy to me how we just like
so
bled
close.
players.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
What
that
the
be the
hell
way
is-
sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It's very true.
That's